So the first question we have that was submitted was, from your perspective, how can AI be used to improve customer success practices? And what are some of the main areas where you see AI having the most impact? So again, how can AI be used to improve customer success? And what are the main areas where you see that?
Yeah, I love this question. And this is because I would like to invite you guys to just fly with me like to a 30,000 feet level and just look at this, why AI can really be beneficial. I know we learned there are a lot of tools out there, and we learned it's important to, work efficient and, get rid of tasks that we don't want. But the real reason, and the biggest reason why AI can help us in customer success is because we will have tools in place that help us, first of all, to forecast much better and much more accurately, and then secondly, to make more money. So for us in the post-sales or post-acquisition function, as we call it, it's so critical to contribute to revenue. And we learn this, and you see this, there's a lot of discussions at the moment. How can CS folks do this? So for AI, for this AI discussion, it's not at the moment to look at individual solutions. For me, AI has become a strategic discussion, and it's a strategic discussion that needs to happen across the entire go-to-market functions. So it's not only a CS role, deciding as a CS leader what's good, how can we, get rid of, the conversation, or make a conversation a bit more efficient with the tail end, for example, of our clients that potentially don't give us so much money. But it's more like, understanding what marketing has to say, or what sales has to say, potentially even also what the product department has to say. So that all needs to come together. So the aim is really to bring together the go-to-market teams, the leaders, and start to get their head around, what's really needed. And to answer this question in particular, I think for me, there are three areas that are important, and I will come back to them. The first one is understand what AI can do for me in any role that I have in customer success. So that can be understand the client problem that we have, right? So that can be by just going to ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini or whatever, understanding the bigger picture. I remember when I started at GWI back in 2011, I was setting up my Google Alerts to get actively, into the role of getting proactive information. Now we have these tools to understand what's really important. More than that, we have data independently of how big or how small our companies are. We do have some data and we can make use of them. So internal data analysis on historical data, what happened with the client. And so it's very, very important to just feed AI tools with and just get a little bit more understanding of the behavior. And then we're talking about churn risk, right? One of the biggest things that are important. So that's understand. The second one is improve. So with improve, it's everything around efficiency, productivity, and the personal offering that we put out there. And I will come and talk about this a little bit later. The final one is remove. It's not removing people, it's removing tasks that nobody never ever wanted to do. And as you know, that it's all about AI, but also automation. Think about note-taking. Who remember these days when we were basically trying to create value for our customers in a call, at the same time taking notes and remember everything. This is where AI can come in now, and it's wonderful. Or when you have a handover, when you get a client from sales, and now somebody in CS needs to take over. You don't know what this person has done. You don't want to trust their notes. You basically want to look at AI tools that give you a succinct way of the story of the client, so you can take really this client on and be well informed. So again, the three areas: understand, improve, and remove. And these are the key areas for me, really.
And thank you for that. And to add on to that as well, 23 years I've been in business and technology sales. It is interesting, right? Because that is the biggest hurdle that we have. What is the health of the account? What are the latest notes that were put in there? But often it's hidden within 1,000 different notes down here somewhere, but it's not aggregated up to a top level to really give a clear picture of what's going on in the account. You have different people changing roles within the company. You're changing roles within the company. You're walking into an account and not quite sure what the background is. So having all that aggregated into actionable information, I think is going to be a huge step for us forward. So thank you for sharing that.